The views and opinions expressed on this show by the host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the channel. Furthermore, the views and the opinions of the guests do not reflect those of the host and the channel. Also, we do not encourage you to try this at home. We are trained professionals who do not have your best interest at heart or our own. Enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen,
boys and girls,
welcome to the greatest podcast on the planet.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yolana eti po 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 po.
And they tipping me off. I know you from the inside out. We do some real talking at my mama's house. We finna get something for $1. We might just head home in a Honda. But are you ready? I am ready. Don't keep me waiting. I'm okay. I'm just minutes away. You can come any day. You can come and we play. But are you ready? I am ready. Don't keep me waiting.
Yes.
I'm just carrying action. We're not used to this now.
It took us 100 episodes to get here.
Not the normal one.
Not. The last time we had a live audience, we were almost kicked out of our vein. Suppose as a closure.
Yeah, unplanned live
Everybody more.
audience. Yeah, unplanned live
Yeah, I want to carry with someone to my Twitch. Wezo record to Kbrizzy away this show was okay. The Maforty away, my girlfriend.
Vuyi belo gogo.
But otherwise, we are.
Tobi lo bani?
Nje ke kuthiwa ngogogo.
Ulenja, okay nje ulenja. Uthe yakula?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yakula.
Why do you think I've been taking shots like this, bro?
So mana, unathi linja.
Let me tell you something about how I rank living creatures. It's dogs and then human beings.
Ngwazi ukhuluma inyoso.
Yeah.
So nothandinja.
That dog is the love of my life, bro.
So ngathengisa inja yakho sebesinathi imali enje wantisa.
Hangonombe so but.
Mina but ndotsho mwachayi wayo. Ewayisenza njalo. Enyama endlovu. Wathengisa inja. Like this is not a joke. This is something I saw happen firsthand. Wathengisa inja. Wasesuka ba eBhawa. So kunje mina ngithengisela uRalph inja yabo. SaseBhawa.
Isikhulile.
It doesn't matter. Ngimthengisela inja. So seBhawa lo Ralph seBhawa. Lokho sithi namhlanje nathi imali yenja. But it was abantu bekhaya kanjani. And this guy kept saying it, bro. And yazi ukuthi laba kade thenga usithi imali yenja lafuthi.
Ngaruntinja mbani.
I saw this happen, dog. For real.
But yeah, this is a special episode. If you're part of the audience, it means you're my relative or you're connected to someone in the team. Because that's Ngusanga Wantila.
Oh, Yampex.
But basically, that is this event.
Yeah.
See you
Igwini.
Sweet.
Azwanga.
Lesibini ba bichana.
So when namhla ku different.
Podcast no shoot anyway. So I strike one.
So namhla ngathi ku different ngoba sijayela ukuthina emsuzu yethu sesijayele soto. La ngasuzi namhla.
What did you say about it?
Yeah. Nje, yeah? How umsuzu.
Mbano le obsession lento.
Umsuzu wala episode 100. Plus asesaqedi initiative yokudonate ama-pads. So
oh yeah.
I think yeah, we're back to yeah. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to episode 100 of the ByoPodcast.
You're not poo poo poo.
Yeah.
You're not poo poo poo.
Khona nsazama ukuthi ina veta ama-face mbonti ngiyakwanisa ukukhuluma ubulema bonke. Siyakwanisa ukukhuluma ubulema bonke.
I think that's
Speak on the mic, you shit.
Sorry. Yo.
boss.
Kuqakathekile ukuthi ukhulume on the mic. Silama Vuyi in the building. The last time sirecorded episode 99. Uputas labanye uputas abakhona la. Lo putas othatha ivideo. Babe nominated for ama BAA awards and tonga we cooking oil ama awards. Video of the year,
most outstanding music video.
Congratulations.
I'm
sure.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure.
I would like to say, as was a Kurumani stitching, we have planning to support it. But we're so Funganlo Takudu. We got Takudu in the building. Sound engineer, DJ, producer, artist. So,
now video with chai.
Mina, this is what I was saying about words. I feel like you might say you don't want them or you don't care about them until it's like on the line for you. Yeah, until it's on the line for
you. Plus, you sit only phone, but you get viewers.
Oh, very much. I guess so. I guess so. Maforty wanted to do best newcomer in 2018. Then I'm talking about this.
I've grown from there, bro.
No, I'm over it now, cause what up, baby? But yeah, maybe I didn't get a chance to actually give a proper thank you speech, cause I botched it there on stage and pointed, as if it would have. Shout out to Marcus Kumalo. Shout out to Takudu. Shout out to The Farm, my family, where we shot the video. If you didn't shoot this Luguin, surprise, motherfuckers. Polingo, Tsepo, Rico, Socha. Yeah.
Talk with the fofo.
Dog with the fofo. That's what I actually wanted to say on stage, bro.
You wanted to say talk with the fofo?
Very fofo and Kuruminoso.
But I want to train, bro. No, but I want to relate, yo.
You know, the people who know.
If you could want to want to say, you might
say I'm an hour.
That is also to watch my order.
Yeah, umuntu ohola impama.
Mina, when I saw the headline, I felt like the headline oversold it. Because when I read the story, it sounded like he was just putting someone in line. Me, I don't know.
No. Hi, kwakufuna ama lights at a certain point. Ngalaithanga. Awaphuza.
Amaletho ngimoni.
Wamqhaqhazela ngamampama yi3.
Umuntu acha ngempama uziduyele ngale nasile emkhulumeni. Umuntu acha ngempama.
But apparently it's not the first time.
Exactly. Twa into yakhe vele tawutopia chaya.
Yeah, but that's how you get things done, bro. I mean, I'm not mad. That's how you get things done.
He was wrong.
There's something called assault, man.
Assault.
Supporting Will Smith. That means we support Will Smith. That means we also support Will Smith with what he did. That's what you're saying. If you're supporting what he did, you're supporting what Will Smith did.
I think
if you're supporting Mambazo for hitting someone, you're also supporting Will Smith for hitting Chris Rock. That's what you're doing.
I feel like the headline oversold it. They made it look like. Do you know when I saw the headline?
Statement is Zanu vibes. Their statement is Zanu vibes. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
When I made cancel the episode.
They wrote a statement, right? The BAAs, right?
Yeah.
This is what say. Type of statement.
I mean, I'm a change. I think I'm a to too much and empower. So they're going to newspaper.
It was someone a superior assaulting a subordinate.
And that's wrong.
However,
you look at it.
Mina nabenzibenza khona nje nqanza sebenza ngiqhuqa nje ngikwazi ukuthi manje uza nanka ngempama.
Kwese job.
Akula haya.
Yazifana nani bro? Ukuthi it's easy ukufaka kathi kuma category ukuthi it's a superior assaulting or that. Ufana ukuthi inceme nathi ezinchane lo Maforty ngempama so kuthiwa lishona litha indebeni. Sekufaka ama brackets manje.
Olishona mbani lapha.
Ishona mbani la.
But my point is still the same.
Man, ishona mbani.
Example. So I mean, all I will say is, okay, maybe it's a shady story, but I really felt like the headlines really oversold it.
But we had like in the newspaper, man,
It was a Bambini, bro.
Good time. Go
So there's a
Facebook.
tweet. It was a tweet.
I mean, I want a Facebook post.
Yeah.
I think I read an article.
It was a Facebook post, and then there was an official statement, and then now there's a newspaper article.
Ushaya mpama.
Yeah.
Ukubona khona ngobulawa kulanda eziningi zokwenzakala. Umuntu oshaya
No,
mpama
But
it's
you
not
guys
who
don't
to
understand
say,
this.
it's who did it, bro.
Trend impama.
Impama, bro.
Impama maybe per second unibona ukhala impama ezingaka
Karesi
emhlabeni.
sikhuluma karesi sikhuluma karesi ngibanga kabantu asebeshaya impama.
But like I'm saying, it's the person that did it, man.
What's up with us? I get like gas. I was like gas in Pamia.
I 2 years in Makandeni. What are you saying, bro?
Kula manka ro.
Wahlela 2 years. Nawayesitala khona la karesi.
All right, so I had a question. And like, let's say we're 17 and then Usumosha, we make a mistake. Do you think Impama is?
I was actually thinking more shocking guy.
All right.
Haya parisa sikhulile ndoda sikho primary phela lapho ukuthi ungawona bakudiscipline ngempama.
Because look at it this way, prison. It now creates an unsafe working
Kathi wayeli
environment.
ngambiselanga.
It's tricky into Ankonan. Imagine.
Aya.
No.
Lake lamzam.
No, look, it's tricky because imagine when Usubisela lapha.
Uza
making Kuruma check.
It's tricky because imagine when Usubisela Impama Ankonan and then somehow something bad happens to him.
Oh mina England ezibet ezenzakala nxa ngireceive.
One, your name, two, the organization that you're working for will suffer on your behalf.
Ngenxa ukuthi mina nje empama.
So, the person that got hit did the right thing by not doing
Retaliating,
anything. Yeah, because now it will be up to because it's on the line. So, but like I was saying, when now physical altercation gets involved at a working area, it creates an unsafe working environment for people. So now next time, now next time, if Umchita wants to organize an event and what's stopping people from saying I don't want to be part of this event because what if
Johnny,
no
private school perspective, mate.
Private school perspective.
but things happen, but it shouldn't be a result of where now.
Now my ice cream.
But anyways,
report.
you just know ukuthi umnyaka siphelile nxa sekuphuma izinto ezinjenge Spotify Wrapped. Yazi ukuthi ayisebenzi kufaka. Bakhona abaloke besezifakaza. Yes, lawa ndawo loke besezifakaza.
Babe toxic
Uyohlekayo kodwa usebenzisa ifakazi.
Labe toxic wapho.
The most played was me.
Leza mob.
Leza
mob.
What? What's that?
This is a mob.
But if I
Nalibukela njani into zabantu abadala kudala.
Toxic web.
Hayi presence into zakathesi wena. Hayi.
Serikona.
Lalelani.
I'm on your side, man.
Lalelani bangani bami. Lalelani. Bensathi you just know ukuthi umnyaka suphelile if sokuphuma izinto ze Spotify Wrapped. uJane uthe yena she was the most played. Akatingu.
How many hours? Talk to us. It's a safe space. How many hours?
That's not right, my man.
No.
I shout out to you guys.
Uthe yena kazange vile wayivula Spotify Wrapped. But bemfuna ukubuza ukuthi what were your top songs? This year.
Mine was
Top artists, yeah.
obviously
Top song, top artist.
Nicki
yeah.
Minaj.
Nice. Top man.
You're taking.
Sisenze nje ukuthi ikhona lele silithathela.
Yeah.
Buya la.
Mina top artist yami Nitefreak.
Okay.
I'm joking. It was Nicki Minaj. It was Nicki Minaj.
Nitefreak was
Well,
on
I did
top.
Casper on your vest.
Nicki Minaj.
Casper wasn't even on, man. Imagine.
You're lying, man.
But he's my husband at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah. Facts.
Who was your top artist?
Mine. I listened to a lot of gospel music this year.
Hayi.
No, for real. Listen, man, you think mine's listen. So I haven't said my top artist for this year was actually Kirk Franklin.
What?
Was Kirk Franklin, yeah.
Manditshele ovunya wazi amajita lawa khulukhulu ezetown lezi ngabantwana lezi.
Ilezi anes record ama voice note khali R&B.
TV kule palette or something. Yabona ipalette engano into lena ukuthola ama cooking oil aba. Yazi ama rustic vibe lezi. Kuthiwa I listen to Kirk Franklin. Amanga la Kirk Franklin. What took zini? Ngakhohlwa ukuthi ngitsho Moyanos Fest lo. This is the guy Moyanos Fest. Esisithe utulalela Kirk Franklin. Abantu njalo.
Yeah.
Fucking
But I know those
liar.
things, yeah.
When I get Maforty ngathi ifakaza la.
Maforty
I actually don't stream music. Well, music is delivered to me, so I'm cool.
Anjabo. Ngikwathi Maforty zabalinye answer.
Maforty nguJames Maravini. It's fine.
No, but I actually don't stream music.
Ama artist alalela Tumelo ingoma
All
WhatsApp.
right, so big nice. Okay.
My Apple Music replay, not Spotify rap. That's
All right.
All right.
my Apple Music
I know Kenny
replay
Scott is
for the second year. It's AKA, and the top song was Company.
Okay.
RIP to
All
the
right.
goat.
All right.
RIP to the goat.
Yeah, Taboka over. Still ungasifakazeli.
I actually didn't think you're going to ask me the question, but it's okay. I don't stream music as well, but Vuyi, I also am a gospel lover. Linganhleki, please. I am a gospel lover, so gospel music, especially Uzgantogo Zombambo.
What?
Kelly Kuma lo futhi. I mean
Rebecca.
Yeah, lo Rebecca le people.
When I get Tumelo ulalelani, i Spotify rap yakho besithi ni mdala.
Tumelo ulalela ama ambient.
Lezi ngezama drama lezi.
Ulalela rainforest sound.
Ocean waves. Ulalelani.
This is Spotify.
Usebenzisa Spotify? Usebenzisa mdala?
Apple Music.
Hey, ule
ikopela lakho kukona.
Hayi podcast
unless when Apple Music yakho anti ngiyena ukuthi uya
Phela mgcina omunye
ecomputeni uzifakele
But if I
Yimi lapho. Me, I connect my phone to my MacBook. Get my music.
No, I know.
Yiko sijombile nabo Maforty.
I'm Team Fagaz.
Team Fagaz.
Team Fagaz. Guys, I haven't used Fagaz in a while, but I know I was just any random songs I was just popping up with Apple Music. But I think the most person that I listened to this year was Utukzin.
Kala Tukuzini. When I get a hot what the hot sauce?
It's like a little tricky, man. I'm a lover, not a fighter. So that's my guy. That's my guy.
Mina nsita abantu bansukela. Mabesithi ngomsawato sawathekileyo.
But yeah.
But Ntoza. Number 1 song. Kumnandi kwethemba uJesu. Really?
By
yeah,
who? Tell them by who?
Really? Try chosen SG.
Chosen SG. Do you know how I know that was gonna be your? Because there's that thing, that one that against the festival.
Oh, the name of festival.
Yeah, my festival.
No, but in the weird or
yeah.
Even the last year.
Same thing.
Yeah. Late this year, when six hours, it's more when you change my land. It's Manas change. So the jailers is a problem in love. In a fine comment.
Really? You think you know people, bro?
Bro. But when I want to set up for a podcast, don't tell me one.
Ngangambona ni phone ichapha umplay mistake. Awuzwa ngacela ukuoksa mina yathi ngoksela.
Ngangishayela ingoma zechechi bro.
I think Mina the song I play the most, it's very weird. It's called Pasha Bell's Canon in D.
I know Canon in D.
Canon
Yes.
in D.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think you.
Every variation of that.
Yeah, it's
I have
beautiful.
on my
It
phone.
is.
That's what I listen to.
Exactly.
Oh,
when you're related to
No,
them, yeah.
it's got nothing. Like if you watch most movies,
How? I'm the youngest person on this podcast.
No, it's not a cappella.
By
It's not
far.
a cappella. It's an instrument. It's an instrumentation. Like if you watch most movies, that's a song they play during weddings. It's Westlife did a song about it. Beautiful in White. They used Canon D. That's what I listen to. That's what I listen to.
Yeah, we can relate.
Yeah.
Slamba 19-year-old to go.
Lekazi majets lingaba kwazi maybe low could to explain a bit. Lingaba kwazi ama frequency. Do you know how lower frequencies actually make people feel better? That's why bass abantu beyithanda so and it makes your body is more in harmony with lower frequencies. So mina ngalalela cappella ngila understand. Uyasho komntu
Uyamazi uJesu.
ndothi ngathi
Kumnandi wethemba uJesu ndoda.
ile bass.
No. But also remember one thing about acapella Kbrizzy is that all it is human voices trying to imitate instruments. You check. No. I feel like it's beautiful. If it's done perfectly and it blends well,
I guess, bro. But what I was saying is what bass does to people is
But you're
Badum.
I think I'm at 2K.
What did you get?
But yes, when I'm also properties you want. Uzohambe church. Uzobe usuhlabela la acapella.
Namnapapatizo namhlanje.
Still can't be
too.
This is why my piano is so big, bro. It's lower frequencies.
No, paranda
It's the lock drum, bruh.
Exactly, because it's
No, because they provide eargasms.
Yeah, that's what it is.
What? Just where Ralph is like, he plan and half the song is just the lock drum. Rewind.
But you won't go say who's the basement again and
Yeah.
oh my god.
But shout out to our Spotify gang. And lapana sasikhuluma ngama app users.
Yebo.
Bakhona abasilalela ngeSpotify and
yeah.
Ama numbers angikhona ngathi imphose ngathi
Yeah.
Ayakhuphuka.
Kangakhuluma Spotify.
Singakhuluma
Spotify singakhuluma Nitefreak.
ulamawala.
Nyabuza. Wena umsungathi ukukhona. All right. Hariyeng.
Benzathi ama lokuzinini. Shout out to our Spotify gang. Ama listeners ethu ngo 2023 akhwele nge 76%. So shout out. Sibonga lineli silalela ngeSpotify nxa likhona sizazama ukuyijikela kufakaza futhi.
Yes.
Because I think ukukhulisa podcast kumele simeke sure iyafika la kubo windi emjoveni.
It's true.
Lama wonder
but ungagada umchovu uzokuplay podcast.
Kuyabe kuyiswi.
Abadala bathi khiphani kati kuyini lokho.
Hayi, what? Phela thina siloku khuluma izinto eziswi. Yabo. And then what else? Into funny, top country lapha esibe streamed khona ku Spotify ku UK.
That's where you get streamed the most.
Yeah.
I know in his code is my visa.
NSA.
I'm not getting this.
So mina ngicabanga ukuthi next year singayenzile kuzenini. Singayenza NS8 sonke yabo. Ukuthi sizithole sesikhona ngale.
Yebo.
Siyenzela
UK tour.
Ngeke siswele umuntu ongazihosta bro since they are all listening to us there.
Yeah. But it's good different vele ukuthi umuntu akusupport ngecomment ukuthi akubhadalele ukuthi ubuye endaweni. Ekulethe endlini yakhe. Because abanye besibukele yabona hey kwamanye ama locations yabona a trick but uBreeze ukhulume ngoNitefreak. Then uNitefreak wase poster la
i-rap
yakhe. He had 28.2 million streams.
Staggering amount.
Hayo mapena.
28.2 million streams.
Zimbabwe kabili.
Yes, and some change.
Zimbabwe kabili.
And some change.
Yeah.
Why'd you say? Why did you have to say that?
Country Park.
Ilokuzeni ambule 4.7 million listeners.
Imagine though.
Yeah. ama hours streamed bekuyi 1.5 million hours and ingoma zakhe is streamed kuma countries ayi 180.
To put this into perspective, 4.7 million listeners. I think iBotswana the Namibia sihlangene. So imagine wonke umuntu eseBotswana lo seNamibia.
Even though Japraise akafika.
Japraise akafika.
Listen. I'm gonna say something very controversial. Lo Winkitika afika ngkhona.
Akukho controversial.
Controversial. Ama-facts, yeah.
Iqiniso lakhona.
Actual.
Ngama-facts.
It's actual and factual.
Uqalisile sibili kodwa izolo but
yeah, then kwasokuqhamuka i-tweet from omunye umuntu angazi ukuthi isishona ukuthi isishona zami ngani
sathayo something.
wathi ngazathe
HICC.
ngathi zatha
HICC.
HICC
As if that's the metric.
HIC ngathi zatha HICC.
Okay.
And then yasiqala inkulumo khona ba.
Uzapheka inkabi.
Wangena yonke into. Wangena amaroloni.
The issue there. I think the first thing in the Konapena ukhuluma ngesishona and everyone ubhale ngesishona, right? And everyone made it tribal. I'm asking if that person wrote it in Ndebele, was it going to be different? Because the whole issue was never about the actual question. God is HICC, but the language in which it was written.
I think so as well.
Avelas nge speaks and lie. Iliana very hle iline yakho hle yadwetshwa fast.
Yeah, because I feel
we
like
already knew which sides were fighting.
So
I like little baby wenzeni. Very clear.
So Napana for me I was like that's why I just watched it. And then I upped the guy. I thought, man, Maforty, man, as I said, I was like, good piece. Okay, cool. And I sent him an audio and listen to it.
Because that girl wasn't wrong when she later said, we quickly turned it into a tribal thing.
Yeah, it's something that
we did.
Yeah,
and then what?
It was unnecessary.
Nalama, I remember I myself tweeted,
no, but I feel like the problem with him, masses amukuluma with him. Abantu mangithi ama-tribalist vela asithandi and asebenzisa ama-situation anje sokuthi bahle baqalise ukusithethisa.
That is true as well, yeah.
But thina mase sesibaphendula sesirongo futhi ngokuthi siba-address.
Who is the tribalist here? Because if the question is asked in Shona, that doesn't mean that person is a tribalist. I think we need to actually understand. No, it's a simple question.
No, Maforty.
Can I finish?
Fine.
But then, you know what? Velende and Jalan, call a tribalist on both ends who see an opportunity on either end. Both parties, that probably that statement has nothing to do with tribe. But tribalist on that end and tribalist on this end who actually see an opportunity.
I think that person was tribalist.
Right? Yeah. That's what
I think that person was tribalist. First of all, we're talking about Spotify rap. First of all, fine, I may be reaching, but that tweet wasn't shown. One.
Maforty, if
Secondly, why HICC, bro? Ipape feels as live.
Could my beef?
EPF as live, bro.
Maforty,
like why must the metric of the growth of success be
There we go.
And also, I want to ask you, if Biggie was Shona and he was from Harare and he never filled HICC, that bitch wasn't going to ask that question.
Yeah.
And
Hong.
Abantu abazwaka labantu put us 10 put us kana mic la.
Uthi siyabonga.
Trust yabonga itwe.
Put us siyabonga itweng. I mean, I think do you want to
Yes, I wanted to say something. Ukuthi why vele like imetric yangikhona kumele be H town and even the tone yakhe was a bit condescending. Yeah. It was sounding like
So everybody cool lapha namjala.
Take condensing.
Condensing.
Ama condom enzeni?
So yeah, that's why Tina Light Valley we fought fire with fire. Enye into background ngendaba ze Twitter eZimbabwe. In the Valley Twitter is always being treated like those other guys.
Yeah.
You know? So those guys are us rate. So that's why sometimes we end up resorting ukuba lower njengabo, like just play in the mud with them.
Yeah.
And this time they got the smoke.
And also remember that tweet was in response to something that was posted by a Bulawayo account. Umuntu ade celebrate ubheki nje.
Here we go.
Uthi hi omunye wethu is really making it big. Then that guy subs that tweet like ngazathi HICC.
Exactly.
Siyabonga. Ngathi okay.
let me as ukuthi nani let's ukuthi nani I think ukhulume ufake statements sakant it's shallow, right? We agree. Reason being, you can never tell a fly ukuthi a bee can never convince a fly ukuthi nectar imnandi kodlula right? So and sometimes sometimes ama standards akho wena ama standards akho vuka usidla porridge amuntu sawuthina ama conflicts ama cornflakes
and shit.
Get away.
No, Maforty, we can't move from that, right?
And so we move. So here's the thing. I'm understand that HICC is the biggest arena. If you haven't filled HICC or nothing. No. People who feel HICC at this juncture when it comes to Spotify become nothing. So it's that Sako and it's low doesn't necessarily mean because Nitefreak, I keep saying Nitefreak doesn't need to prove to anyone in Zimbabwe to fill up HICC, BF, because the very market I saw Zimbabwe. He's beyond that. Right? Yeah. And the funny part is you'll be surprised in Nitefreak so people won't even go because that's not even his market. That's not even his market.
I want to say also we must always take these things into context. It's to a large extent quote unquote Bulawayo and Ndebele people feel very marginalized in the country. We feel like all the big business goes to as it divide all of the most paid artists so suddenly we have someone who has big numbers and the first thing we get is someone from that side who's saying but that's why people took it in that
we don't know you.
No, what I'm saying?
I think when into a reason why I sit into the tribal. On that same week, Uskonja a first show, I think, Star FM. And I'm a comment a Facebook. I think umuntu replace konangali umbe hystering vele zakonangali yabo. So abantu babuye ku comment section yana. And you can tell ukuthi uba for eseshaya lo valo maybe enxiba bemtshela eminye suitcase WhatsApp lokuzeni
this guy sikubone join
yabo so bemthethisa
chakubatha aba join
ngabona khona kuyana ngathula sesi supporter ubheki lapha se celebrate ukuthi 28 million ja praiser could never bla bla para sikhuluma
we were just like what
besikhulumela phansi sisodwa ukuthi yabona
even yomthini
ukuthi hayi ama numbers akhe vele ubachaye bonke just because uvela koBulawayo singakhayela vele into eziningi ezenzakala koBulawayo zikhangelelwa phansi vele like ngabafazi bethu kuphela abafuna khona ngalo like kosisi bethu for some reason yibo kuphela abafika ngale bakhangelwe sharp but when it comes to even music abantu ngokwabo amandebele bro like nxa kufika ngale vele kufika sokunqumile yabo but just because for the first time sile umuntu ku Spotify rapped all indebele
oyenzani
ohlala eKasi
yabo esenzani ama other
evuthuza inamba yabona like
ushaya ama waza
ushaya ama million streams yabo all of esandleni so kuyi problem ukuthi yena ngiyele lokhuzenini ngiyele ama streams amani so mela zathi
umfesi
azathi umfesi HICC ndoda amasofa lana lezikhala nje
you wanted to say
anuka le
okay
le P
ebefuna ukuthi point or that comment that was made by
nguyumpex lo elingamaziyo sicela sikhuluma ngayo
okay this is the so what I was saying is that comment was made by someone out of jealousy. I'll just give an example. Most prominent or rich people, they don't want to see someone who's poor or someone from a low space as
elevator
in life. Like I've seen it and I've witnessed it. I think
on my first flight.
Are you press it up? Are you press it up? Are you press it up? Press it fast.
It's gone there. Yeah.
Slama jet
It's gone there. Yeah. What's
There you go.
Yeah,
Cook,
we're
my boy. Cook.
Okay.
Is it Kbrizzy might get?
Yeah, it seems like. Okay, so on my first flight, right? My boss didn't know that I was traveling with him. Ngangisiya eHarare. And when I got to the lounge at Bulawayo Airport there, he looks at me, he's like, "You're traveling with us. Fana sule mali, imali yona lelo iholayo 2 cents, you're now flying." So the thing is, that comment was made out of a bitter heart to say that we look down upon these people and
how are they
doing it? Yet we look at ourselves and we are much better than
she was
them.
inciting Oguti, this has to be rigged or something.
Well, assuming it's a she. It's a she.
Ah, uchirwana dog. The one who to
Wa bensiti me pukuruma ngoboss wakhe.
Kati wena lokusebenza ngoboss lokumsebenzela kathesi. Ah, since umfana lesibili. Umfana isipani kasasifuni. Hayi lapana okwabheka istolo kyana nje, it was just
But
haterade.
But umuntu engakuthi okay bro wena awathi angikwazi ani. Yeah, awungazi because you're not my target market. I think people should understand. You don't necessarily need to know me. It's like when I was performing in Harare, I told you the story. Ngiyangena introduce a comedian from Bulawayo, I get in, someone says, it ngazi ukubula to kukura wundi. In my mind I'm like, how?
Huh?
So I did my jokes. Dude, I'm a very good comedian. Did my jokes. I just had to, you know. Because my mom is Shona, so I don't give a shit about this whole tribal thing. But
Labuza
grouping. Labuza grouping podcast. Anyway, let's move in.
So I am very fluent in Shona and fluent in Ndebele.
So,
for me, yeah.
Tsanangura.
Prominent Kazi, AU, and the United Nations all in one. Because great. Like, if you come to my house, you
But in a
understand.
long and into the tribalism in the Pela.
It cannot, it should not.
It's so and it's fine.
Yeah, it should not, because you know what?
It should not angwas. Okay,
because why I'm saying it should not. It's actually okay because at least I want to actually think umuntu ukuthi alona ngwanga it's okay. Because if a person mina ngithi yabona i-trabalist ngaphela because actually genuinely shows you to umuntu minga. Because this ati ayiphela it won't right ikona but just because ababazonda lapha. Just tell sikwazi laba sizonda laba ahlala ikona sekwazi uyazonda nazo. Life is good.
I will kind of half back up what he's saying, but on a different angle, because when we try to do this kumbaya shit and hold hands and try to integrate as a society,
it's always a fairy tale, right?
It's always bullshit.
Yeah.
Look at what's happening within Dabayama 6, and I'll always bring this up and say if we can't agree within Dota, and we started accommodating about Doti, I feel like I was born in the wrong body. I feel like on the outside it's a penis, but on the inside it's a vagina. Now we have commotion. Now it's fine to have lines, bro. That is how society is structured. We have lines. Lodi Christu, Lodi Tagat, Lomnyama, Lodi Q. That's how things work. And it's fine. Our pursuit of having better things is just the human experience. Living is trying to fix these things. Thank you, Press.
Yo. Hot sauce. Double the fofo.
But I feel like Amandewela are to blame Goma situations so. Because into enzakala ungacheka bengikhuluma supporting Elisibuya because the boy is popping now.
But it's
fine, dog.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Man, it's not, bro.
Why?
Like umuntu uqala like wena uqala khonokho kwenza uqala ngini, bro. And this support yabantu bangine waiting. But ungananzelela ama cases amaningi abantu abapopayo bapopa phandle. Yabo? Eseyitholile ifame nelana le mali konke sekutholile. AmaNdebele ngithi abokuqala ukumclaim ukuthi uhlala la eKasi besihlala la eBhora.
Wait a minute.
Baruthi esidinga. Ngesikhathi sake sami interview phela
Yes, yeah.
Ekhuluma ukuthi yena amajide engabuyi.
Yeah. But anti sebuya kade.
But akalidingi.
But I.
But
Sebuyakathesi, bro.
umuntu ngeke ethi vuka from the start sonke sesicwaye.
No, that's not how it works.
That's how
like
Mgcini,
like
You know, there's some
there's a
artists who
concept.
have whack songs in the beginning. I'm not saying.
we can shock to everyone. We have to wait.
Like you can't bring now. Once upon a time, why I'm sure
Yeah, if you're growing likable as you continue your
but now
craft.
say the award and
And also sometimes as he grows,
But
he keeps reshaping his craft.
Reshaping.
No, reshaping. Like his craft, it grows to be more likable. So obviously,
But mina into engitshoyo. Lalela nini? Into engitshoyo.
When?
I-reality from i-perspective ye-artist. Breeze wena abantu nxa bengabuyi bezokusupport ngama-face days zakho saqalisa wena. Kwawuzisa ubuhlungu.
Which is fine. That's the process. That's the process.
Okay,
How do I get? Listen, the term is actually getting bigger. How do I get bigger as an artist and get better if from the jump everyone is there? That doesn't make sense, bro. I have to start somewhere. People have to listen to my shit. Recommend. I build. At the end of the day, I have a bigger fan base than I had when I started. That's the process. When I was on 1 million followers,
akazondanga yena. Into a problem, bro. Ukuthi isikhathi elidinga le. Esenza the same thing ayenzayo.
That's how it works, bro. That's how it works.
Abantu abamsupport but all of a sudden
I mean, I think ukuzonda, like being upset at how that shit works is like ukuthi why bile baba. That's just how it works, bro. That's
No,
just how
but
it works.
I do have something to say, and I think you can never be a king in your own city. They'll never appreciate you. It's
Is
something.
that a good thing?
No. Wait, I'm not
But
yet
that's
done.
how it works.
Wait, I'm
I
not
didn't say
yet.
it's a good thing.
All right, I'm not yet done.
So
And it's something natural. It's something that is very natural. And also, please look at indlela amandebele vele ayenza ngayo. So abantu labana balamawala vele ukuthi
So usupport umuntu liwala?
nje sebefika event nje sebefika abantu labana aba trust the process. So I think that's just the nature of the situation.
Fuck the process.
Ukusupport umuntu liwala.
This is not
but
even
also
a
another thing is that there's a life cycle to e-support. There's a study that's done. Simon Sinek, you guys know him, right?
Oh, there we go.
Yes, right. He was talking about marketing, right? And he was saying, when you put a product or a service out there, this is how it's gonna go. 13% of your total users are something called early adopters. Like iPhone, whatever, abo Ralph
Jumper fast.
Yeah, jumper fast. Really, these are the guys that will line up. They know that they can get an iPhone 15 the next week without lining up for it, but they want to camp outside the iPhone store. You check. It's an example. You check. So that's 13%. I'm early adopters. Then the next 60 or so % is the rest of us. That's it, Ralph with an iPhone 15. I'm like, oh shit.
And then wait for confirmation.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm like, hey bro, how's this item? He's like, it's cool. All right. Let me also get it. And then the remainder is Abantu Labana that I was like, hey, don't leave me. Ifomo. So kunjalo vele, like, and I'm not saying it's a good thing.
That's just how it is.
That's just how it is. You can't run away from it. So if you're gonna be, I'm not saying he's bitter, right? But if you're gonna be bitter that abantu abadinga at the time you needed their help the most were not there, but they're there now, are you not losing the fact that they're there now?
They're there now.
But guys,
I had experience got big, right? When I started comedy, I blew up more in Harare than anywhere else. I won top comics.
Yeah, you even said it in your
I was doing a lot of things in Harare. Like I was getting booked. I was getting booked like every weekend. I was in Harare, right? But right? Now they give me an award. I was turning newcomer. I've been doing this for 2 years. Why are you making me a newcomer? And I've been here for 2 years and you guys ignoring me, critiquing me, right? Right? I get the award. Not all of a sudden, can we sign you? Can you sign you? Who wanna sign who? I've been doing this on my own. Yeah, and so it problem with you were saying so it's the right process, but who wrong? Let's acknowledge let's acknowledge that's wrong. Do you wanna know why? Do you wanna know what I'm saying? It's wrong. It's there are people I grew up with who have never been to my show, right? They've never been to my show. But all of a sudden now they wanna enjoy the money that I make. They wanna enjoy the money that I now make. They wanna give it. Why they're not there? But they want to enjoy the fruits of what I've done. Everyone else is paying over $1 million. And I'm not paying. they are not even on Spotify. That I will guarantee you. They are not even on Spotify.
But like you said,
Right.
like
So,
it's not their target market. It's not his target market.
But
so
when
to say.
interaction,
No, but why claim him now?
But hear me
Why
out.
claim
social
him?
media?
If
One
they-
at a time,
They,
one
they
at a
should not
time.
claim him. They should not claim him if that's not the case. Don't claim him if they don't support.
Mina what I was
Say
saying
is-
likes wena ku Twitter kuphela. Yikho
What I'm saying,
supporter.
nxa kuyikuthi wena at some point you're presented with an opportunity to support him and you didn't because he wasn't popping and now you're coming back ngoba sepopper. We fake ass motherfucker. Kumele usupport abanye abantu.
Kumele usupport iDimbari le.
Ngingaza ke ngisole umuntu ukuthi vele wayengakwazi wayengazweza ngo Nitefreak.
bakhona.
Then sepoma kubona se trainer then semsupport. That one is okay. But kulomuntu owathi ubheki one day le show wathi umuntu uzabobheki lazo.
I think iNuvuyi
Then it's a popper. Sufuna ukupenduka.
You were not here when he's made his point.
Yeah.
He even said, "Vele, it's broken down like that. Kulabanye abantu who wait for other people to make something cool first, and then they adopt. That's how it works."
People are.
And
Mina-
listen, man, we are not saying it's the right thing.
No.
What you're saying, that's how it. Do you think
That
it's
was-
right? Do you think
Esintwini
it's right? That
esintwini
our-
kuthiwa yi-status quo.
That's how it works, bro.
When I
Khalangani.
Maforty lo mina ngithi liyahlanya. Uyangistana esangi hip hop rapper. No one gave a shit
Sasi
until
Mas.
he started popping.
So he got better at his craft and he got more fans.
And he grew lovable. So I
So-
think that's the same thing. That doesn't mean you're fake. You cannot force yourself to like something if you don't like it. If it's not nice, it's not nice.
Abantu
at that
abaningi,
time.
abantu
But if they
abaningi
perfect
u-A$AP
their
before he
craft
got that
as they
Def Jam,
grow, and you decide
deal.
to start supporting,
Bruh, they didn't fuck with
why
the guy.
should you be a prefect ukuthi hey wena
Abanye bakhuluma ngapha
wena
one at a time.
support ephume UPH esalwa kareza science ha
Lalela nini?
I feel like you should support whenever the fuck you want.
I agree with you, dog.
Into enginanzelela ukuthi sonke siyavumelana kodwa lezo akulamuntu ophikisa
Lina
omunye.
liyapopota ukuthi, hey, why singing nama fans amaningi now?
Hayi. Do
The
it.
better you
Why
get,
engakahle
the more you
ama-conflicts,
do it, the more people follow.
I mean, a very
Listen
practical
to
example.
Baba.
A very practical example. On episode number what today? 100.
100.
Are you telling me that part kwabo bonke abantu la, even me nginje so ngihlezi la.
Awena vele ungabukeli.
Mina ngaqhaza nge-episode yami.
Even to this day, I don't watch this podcast.
Mina ngaqhaza nge-episode yami. And then what? And then what? That's how things grow, bro. That's how things grow.
But wena awuzange kwathiwa bukele episode 1 and you're like nah I can't watch this. Then
Okay,
usiphendula
yes,
later.
yes.
But bakhona abantu abanjani.
Ngingafuni imphendule lapha.
Abanye nje bathanda ukubukela sokubuyonotha yabo bani bani.
And that's how things grow.
Does that
That's
mean
just
they
how
are
things
fake?
grow.
No.
Kana lifunani kathi?
Mina ngifuna ngisupport ngisahere.
Iproblem.
Ngifuna ngisupport
Because
ngisahere.
every day there's a new artist, there's a new podcast, there's a new record label. If
Because-
we support everyone from the moment they start,
Exactly.
Because
we need to
my-
wait for the shit to
Asukeni-
filter itself out.
Asukeni ku music. Sikhulume maybe ngemali please. Wena ngarezi awula sent i-exam.
Yo.
Ngomzekeliso ula isent. Fare ngomzekeliso lo. Awula mali.
Yeah.
Abangani bakho ngarezi yabazi. Ingene lapha ni meter lapha. Sokuyiswi yonke into phela isisharp ngarezi. Sibonga ukuqalisa ukubona sokubonga ungani sokuthutsha okunye kungabantu nje.
Right, ngawuphendule.
Abafuna ukukhotha imillion.
I have a very good answer for this. Personally, I am not a fan of people who say ngathi ngela mali lalingangidingi sengile mali sengidinga
Yeah.
because that's making people stupid. It's like saying ngathi ngela mota lalingangiceli lift. Sasa uqala njani ngela
Angaphandle
mota?
makuyi
We knew. Lalela.
But I can't because awula motor.
People are not stupid, bro. People are not stupid. Sikukhangele nje awula mali. Ngeke ngikucela imali ngiwasawula mali. Sule mali nje ngicela imali.
Sicela imali sikhona.
I personally think abantu abathanda ukukhomplayina njalo are bitch niggas, bro. You worked hard to make a living because you know the value of imali. And you know
Yes.
it gets you respect in the society. And now you have it. And now people are coming at you for the same thing that you worked hard for. And then now you're complaining.
But i-reality
Lalela.
i-reality ukuthi wena umuntu engabe ezokucela imali ungamazi wena uzothi umdidi wakhe lo ufunani.
Which is fine. It's fine.
Especially
I'm
when
allowed
we
to make you
ex-
right.
when we
I'm allowed to feel that way.
Justified.
But there's no way this person was going to ask me for money inside the broke nigga.
Yeah, yeah. And also, finally, I'm not sure if you guys have heard the theory of 10,000 hours. This is, I think, this is Robert Greene. It takes you 10,000 hours to master something. Why would I fuck with your shit
If you haven't put in the
on your
10,000
10th hour, bro? Like I'm not saying that Nitefreak at some point and wayidlala uDaga. But at some point wayidlala uDaga. I'm sure the reason why
got better. Right?
Exactly, he got better,
Everyone
bro.
gets better.
You can't for supporting you when you're now better.
That's
Like
how,
you can't bank your vision based on potential. Like hey, one day nzo pop up boy, I'm gonna support Gaterie. I'm like, hey, listen, let me support you when you pop.
hey, that's just how things work.
Hi, but guys,
So
but guys,
I'm
konke singakhuluma but mina abantu embathagetileyo ngabantu bokuthi babethathela abanye abantu phansi. Then nxa sibona ukuthi it's now cool ngingavele mtweet ngithi Nitefreak it's guaranteed 100 likes.
Okay.
Like isikhathi zonke lesa
Laba sengabavuma It's a small amount.
Yona isikhuma ngabo.
Hey, kulabantu ababela emzethu uNitefreak isikhathi zonke lesi nje. EBF.
BF.
That's I really saw him trying to put work into his craft and like okay.
But I told njalo impilo.
Yeah. Life is a wheel.
Iyi podcast le.
Ngiyamhlonipha bra. Bavela khona yo. Mina ngiyamhlonipha labavela khona bro. Baningi ababesenze njengayo they gave up or something.
But I had one question though.
Something was an amazing producer and DJ. Like his music was being played at Good Hope FM. In Apple Music, I think 2011, 12 there.
That's good data file.
You see? But then he gave up, but Peggy pushed through. Now look at Peggy. There's something, you know.
Yeah, I think the conclusion is congratulations.
I had a question. One thing I appreciate about him is that he fought his battle. Fine, we're there to back him up, right? But he fought his battle for himself. What I'm saying is, as someone that is levitating towards the spotlight, was that right? You know, and I don't have an opinion on it. It's just something I wanted to put it out there. Yeah, I wanted to put it out there.
I think in that department, he's still growing. When he matures, he will start responding nicely. I think let him. It's a phase for him. Let him go through it. It's a phase. As far as I'm concerned, it's a phase. When he really gets good management, it will be good. It's a phase.
One thing I won't let you do is to gaslight the victim. They're just hating on the boy because he's now winning and you don't want him to defend. You go low, I go to hell. That's what he's supposed to do. Good. When they were actually, telling him, yeah, you people, you sold your land for sugar, what. It was nice. It was nice.
But yabona nxa usufike kwamanye ama levels.
No, you take them to the ancestors.
Ralph wayesilwa.
I mean, I was going crazy.
Booty warrior.
As an artist ungafike kwelinye izinga nti mele udzikame wekele thina ama fans apha sikukhulumela inhlamba. Yabo thina we have nothing to lose.
Or simple, you can just create a ghost account and say whatever.
Yeah, thina sikukreate ghost account.
But
siyakungena ngawethu amaqhinga.
Busy. Usisirana bazobambringela phe izindaba zakhe ziyangisa kanjani? How Ralph akhuluma izinto. Do I know this boy?
So lawa njenge
but
brain.
the morning after
dog.
Fanana mana bangaka abantu abakhuluma kubi ngokabs. Yakabaphendule. Why? But he just pendula. So sinathi.
Check unkomo wathi mama as ukuthini abantu abaningi ngazi iproblem ngapi especially when you get the spotlight, right? Here's the thing. Kwamele bekhulume because you're on the spotlight. That's their job. People are going to talk. The moment we're never going to talk about you, right? But now that you're in front of us, we're going to talk about you. We're definitely going to talk about you. I don't even know why people get mad about how things together. What you together? What takes the list? What takes the list? I'm tired. What I'm saying is that shouldn't make you get angry. What I'm saying, focus, eyes on the ball. No one can tell me now when I will open things together and I should get angry, Mina. I wouldn't need him.
No, but wait. Mgcini says something in passing, but it's actually very, very true. Are you sure what the textbook like 2 kg chukela lama prema alibhala ngumuntu until the lion learns how to write. History is going to glorify the hunter.
100%.
Here's a lesson. I learned, someone taught me this. What Umune akuruma something or does something. Check your bank account. Is the amount changed? Check your wallet. Is the amount changed? Wait. Because as you don't, you can't get mad about Lope Ngula. So I'm guinea food. You get it? And if Lope was alive, he would teach you. If he was alive, Lope would teach you like you're nothing. Because Lope would teach you like you're nothing. Because as far as I'm concerned, no, let's go. He was probably going to tell you that, and you're busy defending him. As long as my bank account here, if you are an artist or anyone, as long as your amount in the bank account or wallet does not change, and the bread price in China is still the same, fuck them up.
I'm not going to sentence. Money. All right, I'll put us guy. But I know. I'll put us.
So this paid initiative.
Moving on.
Like a special thanks to everyone that contributed to initiative.
Hashtag happy with the flow.
Donate my pets. Anything.
This was a learning curve for us as well.
We need to speak about the hashtag first.
Hashtag happy with the flow.
He probably wouldn't say right, wrong.
Yes.
He probably
right, but he correct.
But the thing is,
so shout out to everyone. Donate
and
on that note.
Shout out to 12 out of 12 gang. No, but there's more.
I'm not December going to gain my final meet.
And we're only 1 weekend in, bruh.
Mina ngile a word of advice. Ma when I meet and testing what December.
No, let her cook.
That time in
because you will spoil your mood and then you have to stop drinking because now you're pregnant.
You're speaking with too much conviction. You sound like you've been here before.
Yeah.
You must just speak like it's just
no, not like that.
Yeah,
that
don't
was
speak
just
with that much
banter.
conviction, bro.
No, my question is, Kbrizzy for the past few weeks was shouting out someone called Sean Puffy Combs.
Sean Puffy Combs, P. Diddy in the
Who
house.
is that, bro?
The man who P. Diddy, who Puffy Combs, the man with the boat.
P. Diddy.
Obani.
Aye, yeah.
Singakoni. Actually,
Yeah.
Sean Puffy Combs ngubakani.
Oh.
Ubakani is the one who's been donating pads, bro. Every
week.
Every week he's been sending
And
pads.
I think just for my pet.
Ubakani had it cracking.
Yeah, Ubakani
Yes,
from the
he
jump.
did,
He cracking,
yeah.
bro.
Hey, you cracked the joke over there. I see what you
No,
did there.
sasifuna ama-pet. Like sasifuna ama-packets angu-10. But ngendlela abantu abadonate ngakhona we managed to raise ama-packets angu-700. So
There was a guy who even sent me money.
There's
a
oqalisa ukuqaka izandla ngiyabonga bese ku-awkward.
Mama. There's even a person who sent money, what in Tengama Pets, what food donator. And then I even sent them a message and said, can I get your name? So I shout you out on the next episode. Well, I said, no, bro, it's okay. You guys are actually doing a good thing and we're just happy to participate. And that one really touched my heart. I was like,
That's amazing.
So I still don't know his name, but one
ngithenga ama-packet angu-2 podcast iqala la.
wathi umgcini wabana
Ndesicela mgcini. Ndela ucameraman amire camera ke picture la kule voice sifuna ukuyizwa la. Yesabi camera.
esayigcina kudala
Esayigcina kudala yesabi camera.
silenye guest appearance importante namuhla
uyangaba cameraman ukhangele kithi nga vele bese thatha imic umuntu wangona thatha imic ekhuluma but cameraman ungamkhangela
guys just
oh director DOP
Yeah, this also cameraman.
DOP. So focus now. Focus this side. Focus this side. Yeah, let the person speak. Now ngiyakhuluma.
Kala lingifakela
ladies and gentlemen,
Squishy light. Come on, bro.
we have a very special person in the building today.
She's proper, eh?
I don't know.
It's giving Zozi.
So simple.
I was cool me never pause. Maybe was I was cool me never pause.
Hey y'all.
Hey, how you doing?
Sicela besitshela ama comments ukuthi ngubani okhulumayo.
Yithi sizahamba siye comment. Kulokhu zenini umthoko wayehlala embuza ukuthi kari udokotela mbani. Ngandlala ngimpost every week.
Hayi Mthoko.
No, people just don't know, bro.
Yeah, they don't know. I'm so celeb phela mina, just a regular.
No, don't say regular. Just say a lifesaver.
Into enhlukhulume engekho ku mic.
Udok futhi uhamba, Udok is
she could be saving a life right now.
She could be saving a life right now, but she's here with the team. Thank you very much.
Shout out to you.
To be here.
Shout out to you, Doc. And shout
Yeah.
out to the people that paid to come here. Ngiyalibona local tanasa la. Because ukuthi kulo nto ubhathelile.
Kulabanye bangabhatalanga. Where are you going? Where is this going?
No, kulabantu ababhathelile. Linabambani lona le. Kulabantu ababhathelile la.
Mike, tati Mike. Jerry camera kakhulu.
Movie, bro, comedy, the Millers, we're the Millers. I'm getting, you guys are getting 100K. I'm only getting 25K. And the other guys like, what? 25K? I'm getting 1K. Why? You guys are getting paid.
So yeah, shout out to the people that paid. Ukuthi bazosibuyela la. Ngabanye abasidonate lama paid, guys.
Guys, can I say something?
Besingakwanisi ukuthi sikwenze lokhu singala support yabantu. So into yenzakeleyo kule video ephuma ngemande. I'm sure abantu ba i-podcast le bebeyimelela ukuthi izaphuma ngemande. Vuthe.
Kanti iphuma
ngemande kule vlog elitshengisa like the whole experience ukuthi siqalise njani, sicela abantu badonate sahamba sathenga sahambisa khona ngale lama pads angikhona.
Mina khona wangiqhubeleli i1 epower. Eli1.
Like
So
one.
he's
Donate my pets. Nako nigga do one.
I'm not that one. I can live with it. If I want to make some put on my page, as long as we're being nigga.
Yeah.
Who is what can be said? It's chilled.
But I'm sure abantu bebehlala besizwa sithi umthokozisi nanga lona ogqoka iskipa seBY or memes lapha. Shout out to umthokozisi for
Fine.
Uqhekeze izandla qhakathekile. Do you want to say something? Yeah. Ngimnike ni mic.
Siyabonga mfana ukuqhakathekisa ihygiene yabo mama.
Mike.
Yes. The boy was taking care of the flow, bro.
Hey.
Like Drake's ghostwriter or something.
Yeah, we trust the boy.
Yeah.
No, I just want to say thank you to everyone who donated. You guys don't understand how big an impact that was. I've been doing e-philanthropy for close to 3 years now. And this is the biggest I've ever done. And
Oh shit!
Shout out.
My CBC fees is coming out, boys.
Shout out.
So yeah, shout out to everyone who donated. You guys are like amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Oh, and like just to segue a bit, back to your Spotify, what? I mean, I'm so Spotify, Apple Music, but my top played song was Kiss the Liga by Dakudu and Kbrizzy.
Yeah.
So, shout out to you guys. Shout out.
The Mpama Awards.
Guys, I wanted to say something. Liyakhumbula ukuthi e-college, okay, sithi sonke sibadala. Okay, e-college, kwakuthiwa i-class egcwele abantu abahle kakhulu. Ngiyabenza
Udanda.
Udanda abathi abamedia wona, but uDoc indlela amuhle ngayo, bra.
It's true.
You know, she just changed that whole stereotype.
Doc wawela njani ngale?
Mfana uDoc.
Wafika
Vuyi
njani?
last year.
We actually had a conversation about this on one of the podcasts. I mean, I was always that girl. When I come
So I've said this before.
Yes.
Oh, it's clear. Because like attractive girls don't work hard. It's like that's not a thing I've come across on this planet.
But I know this is episode 100, guys. Azi ukuthi sizabonga kangaki for i-support abantu abasinikiwe from i-podcast iqalisa abanye basijoyina. Akazi ukuthi kumele ngi-introduce like kumele ngi-introduce abantu like part of the team, yeah?
I think so. I
think
that
sharp. Ngazoba
Not the dog with the fofo.
Come on, dog. Like, I'm the dog with the fofo.
Who's the dog with the fofo?
Come on, I should come in. But anyway.
See what you did there.
So, nguye Ralph abantu bahlala besizwa sihlala sithi Ralph nguye uRalph wakhona nalo
the dog with the qo
part of
what's the qo
I feel like ebantwini abaku podcast team nguye busy ukudlula lonke.
I think so too.
Like nguye busy ukudlula lonke but nguye futhi ohlala ekhona. Yabo but kokana ukuthi uyazama ukusifaka like busy nge 9 to 5 yakhe njalo i-podcast layo iyabikhona khona apha eceleni. So shout out to you, bro.
Shout out.
Nganyinga was like ngeday pet donation sibuza ukuthi ngoba nawe bekhona ngangakwazi ukuthi uvuyi sesebenza.
Look at us today.
Because the podcast lay like ngiyabantu unemployed.
I knew you works though, bro.
No, but
I think it's because Vuyi, the way he loves fun and groove, he's such a bubbly person.
I multitask, guys.
I think that was a bullshit excuse.
What I'm at work.
Now I'm gonna be at work.
I'm at work. Yeah, well.
Vuyi asebenza.
It was like
but yeah,
like, bro.
Shout out to Ralph, good Jane. Jane's at Gala Song episode 2, huh?
Lihlala amabheya.
Khuluma imic
Anakeni isikhothi siyamabheya.
I feel like uJane ngiyobone istruggle kakhulu. I'm not saying sesi sharp but it's just
support alikho fake.
Even not even the equipment.
Yep.
Because on my first episode just record lo Jane kungala sound card kungala like just thatha ama mic sasiyaboleka ama mic sound culture
Decoration.
engaplagwanga sipho ngikhuluma sirecorda ngefone.
And also there's a day me and Mgcini shot I think 20 minutes and it wasn't recording. So we had to re-laugh, re-cry, re-roast.
Sasi 2
umnikazi
weveni mini 2 lalela umnikazi mana ngiqedi
Alright.
umnikazi wendlu wayeserumini
So lali 2
sasi 2 living
le
room.
camera
So lali 2
living room.
Khathi mina ngitheni kathi?
Hayi wena mawusisithi roomini. But anyways that's not the point. Umnikazi wendlu bro wayefika athi
So
nangu yenza nini. So yitho kumele sisethe
that
up
even sounds
whatever.
worse.
Bang away guys.
umnikazi webhesi afike yenza nini?
Enza nini? Actually
So qala shita le base.
Ukhuluma ngebhesi umnikazi wayesinika ibhesi uthe mbuzo lo podcast uthe ukuthi futhi kayo zongani ukhuluma ngami but uthe like unganika ama visitors I room like bengama guest yabona as a couple kuvunyelwe ukuthi balale bechaya izinto.
Abantu bevaka endlini yakho beyikhapha.
Abantu bavaka endlini yakho beyikhapha.
Call me Fresh Prince on a lane.
Abantu bavaka endlini yakho.
Taboka, what do you think?
Abantu bavaka endlini yakho.
Obanike
room.
Wena kathi uyafuna benzeni vele roomini because wena nqadi ufuna sibili bengayenzi lutho athi uzathi ongumama maybe sithi wena indlu yakho yi2 bedroom
ayikho leyo
nqadi ungafuni bebhebhana wena uyambiyelana lo member umfazi wakhe alala lo mfazi wakho main bedroom
ayikho leyo
hambe kwenye roommate
Formation bali le.
So wena untshela ukuthi mana but wena mana untshela ukuthi lo muntu yakhe indlu ethi yabona le indlu yami ngento emfunyeza kubhebha la. Abantu bengabuya theki bethandana.
Obviously kulabantu abazashaya yende yabo. But anyways uJane
uzathi bengabrami
futhi hayi. We just said to
Nokuthi number 1 endlini yabo. Chemani likhambe.
uJane flash bona amanzi esiyaphezulu sekundenda.
Ngeke solution.
Sokunje sokuyo.
Flash bona amanzi yaphuma. Amanzi. So we're upumeti ibhakede.
Also my chance I think BCC doesn't know how much they inconvenience us. That shit is painful.
That time which year.
But
it's true. I'm a baguette toilet.
in this day and age,
Wena la
you have a
utakela
bucket in your house.
Imagine wena ulabantwana ndoda lo mfazi libukele umuvango ndoda. Wena susuma siyethatha ibhakede bro. Everyone knows about
Ubaba sesiyaphotsha.
Brown loader.
Usenzani?
Sesiya brown loader.
But anyway, singa
Yiyo manje podcast.
sigwei kakhulu. Ujane saqalisa la podcast sisaphiwa amabhesi. Sirecordele amabhesi. Shout out to Jane. And then uMayibongwe. Mayibongwe. Nakazi uyafuna ukubuya ngapha abantu bakubone bro.
Obvious, vele. Umsebenzi wakavumi ngoba.
Yeah,
Very shy.
but uMayibongwe saqala la I think from episode 2 la.
Also, abantu nxa bengakwazi thina ku podcast lesihlala sikhuluma inyoso sithembeni.
Silomayibongwe.
Sithemba uMayibongwe.
Silomayibongwe.
So lingangani likhuluma ngepolitics la.
Silamadoda no cameras please, no cameras.
Just be careful. Mayibongwe siqalela from episode 2. Sasisi like ngaseng mover or sasisi mover. Sawenye indawo. Safica sa uTumelo. Like uTumelo waseqhubeka ngesound. Saqhubeka la saze saphenduka lapho esasivela khona ke sisebenza isound. Sebeshaya i3 like by 2 equipment e1.
Bajahile, basebenza bejahile. Fast.
So, yeah. And then sathi sivakatshile lapho esasivakatshile khona. Ngase ngiswela abantu bokukhuluma labo ku podcast. Ngase ngirecorda lo Tumelo.
Ngase ukutry.
Ngafonela uKbrizzy like bro, lapha sokuyilahla lapha bro. Sokuyilahla ngiyacela phela ubuye yabo. Sirecord i-podcast lapha no Brizzy.
And that was a stroke of genius, bro. Not like geniuses get late, but that was a stroke of genius.
Oh shit.
Ngafika lapha wayesenonile uBrizzy ngamgcina ecakile.
Lawe, kanti nothuthuka kanani. There's two fat niggas reuniting.
Sakala zababazana. You wait. Then two thick niggas on the couch. Sakala sikwenza. Sathola le venue. Actually, into enhlala ngikhuluma ukuthi
two thick niggas on a couch that totally venue.
That's what it was, bro. That's what it was.
Ababukela i-podcast ba understand ukuthi sikhuluma ngayo.
Yina futhi la ikhuthi venue esasikiyo. If kade sonke sikiyo kathesi. Kube balibulala ngegome lonke la ama ride home lama what
lamani
ivenue sasikiyo wonke umuntu waye provide i-transport waye
awuphiwa lokudla
abantu babehanjiswa ngama Benz lama Beamer
yeah
that's fucking car.
So into eyenzakalayo sathi siya record i-interview kaBrizzy ngangihamba lo Tumelo sasingala phone yokurecord i-video safika saqamba amanga
sachaza unisibhenza siyakulanda
safika saqamba amanga la Tumelo sathi ifoni yethu siyikhohliwe sathi ifoni yethu siyikhohliwe then ubhuti kaKbrizzy wayekhona that time uDovoms wathi no sebenza nini lo munye indori lapha that time ekhipha iPhone I think 12 Pro Max bro ibisanda ngathi ibisanda kuphuma lapha wasinika sa recorda ngayo sathi sharp sa edita ngayo futhi wathi alibuye futhi nesidwiki sase singasayicela wayesekwazi vele masitushe keep phone and we've rocked lo Kbrizzy since then Chairman sase interview Maforty
sase interview Maforty
for some reason uMaforty wapho ngothuja emabizweni abantu okumele sihlale labo phansi sikhulume la.
You know what's crazy? The conversation that we had when we were driving back home after Kurumalo Maforty, we're like, this was unexpectedly nice, bro.
Yeah.
You need to go back there.
But
this guy is crazy.
Yeah. No, but
what cousin, dude? This is not what I was doing.
Why cousin is an interviewer? But like, Maforty ngumuntu lwana ozonda. Kuthiwa nozonda ukumthanda ngumothanda ukumzonda.
Love to hate.
Yabo like umuntu lalothi nxa ungamjelanga uzazona yabo.
Maforty isushi yakwa taste.
I remember my first episode. Sasithi nxa siphuma ithi Maforty ukhuluma kakhulu.
What did you say?
But sasesinanzeleli ukuthi actually khona ukena kuyaprovoke abantu ukuthi ba comment yabo. Like Maforty lethi element leyani ukuthi why lina nice kakhulu.
Maforty like first maybe 8 episodes sila. The top comments are abantu complain ngayo besithi and then we were like, oh, but this is actually getting traction. This guy is actually getting traction. But he says outlandish things.
And into futhi abantu esayinanzelelayo wathi ese busy ngento zakhe. Abantu basebembuza ukuthi
Maforty bamthanda nto.
Bamthanda.
Ngakabuya ngalabe bezabuza ukuthi
he love to hate, bro. Hate to love to hate.
Maforty like very busy guy, biggest comedian in Zim. Yeah, tour like
he just ended now for the shoot from a Southern African tour.
So shout out to Guti Maforty sebenza la Vuyi wayeli op.
Really open.
Why sebenza the other?
Vuyi wayesebenza. Lokho isebenzile inye podcast yakhe inye sama.
Vuyi op kahle kahle.
Usebenzile inye podcast
but sleeper agent.
For some reason someone esehlezi sirecorder. Angazi ukuthi mbona omkhweli mic. But into enhlala ngiyikhuluma ukuthi Vuyi is actually the reason why ngayenza I podcast because ngahamba ku interview ye podcast yakhe ngafika ngahlala phansi ngathi
and that was 100 weeks ago.
Ngafika ngathi
damn bro
because if it's an episode
ngafika ngathi lo ngumsuzu
mina ngiyakupheka kuyintoni
ngafika ngathi lo ngumsuzu lo mara ngenze yam podcast but no like ngafika was accommodator even lokuqalisa process like abantu ababentshela ukuthi no bro we can do this and Gaterie Vuyi is like record a podcast. So shout out to you,
guys. I'm not an op, man.
Shout out.
I'm one of the niggas.
And then Taboka. What you think Jane why ngathi uyagoyisha or something.
Wena ngangingekho awu.
Goyisha.
Kamamanga. Ngangekho.
Sibatshela ukuthi ose
hayi ngwa.
Yabona ikonte wagoyisha. Ngihlakanibili.
I'm doing this for you.
Oh no, I don't mind. You can tell them.
Jane wayese Dubai. Udokotela wayeseqhatshiwe
saving lives
because ngesikhathi sisebenza la lapha
uJane eDubai wayeqokene
it was a dong.
Isabula
sis. We on a yacht.
Amfuni ukukhohla into embuyikhuluma. So just like i-podcast iyadinga umuntu like idinga a-female voice because thina singamajita kuphela vele kulezinye izinto esivumelana kizo eziyidoti yabo. So uTaboka came ngesikhathi sidinga umuntu wesifazane ukuthi abe azositshela imbono yakhe. Even lo dokotela la okadokotela lakho kwaqala fani futhi because vele into ze-podcast ngudokotela after all like
I think that's episode is qamba manga vese we need someone ongabuza sikhona I think that's khuluma sex but that's woman
but for some reason udokotela la yoba seduzane sayenza podcast lo Taboka la bathuja and ngabantu omunye ngudokotela omunye usebenza ku radio station I present a drive time show Sky's Metro and shout out to you
shout
out to you
award nominated
in the village. She heard us the other day.
Yeah, like if video ephuma ngemandi nale vlog sike saba le interview esibuza nje imbuzo mbalwa but yeah shout out to uTaboka. Shout out to abanye abantu asebeke basijoyina futhi bahamba abantu abanjengabo ujaha lezansi la we had an episode la lo Nigel.
Yes.
Like yeah sake saba le combo kwakungu anza kutshengisa i-episode yankhona kwakuyimi lo Nigel lo Jane sasingu 3 so ukupani sapusha for some time even though lo Nonsi
yes
yeah sike sapusha lo
is
Nonsi
she the one who had an essay also
yeah
I remember her.
Siyabona ukuthi ifamily yankhona inkulu like bakhona abanye abantu abathutshayo bahambe abanye bahambe babuye because asila mali so abantu bacha masivela
bakwanisa that week
ukuvuma but essay mbani
ngokungulokuzenini ngokungononsi
oh no
okay shout out to yeah she held it down
so yeah shout out to bonke abantu bonelabo
abasihostayo
abantu abasihostayo actually bembhalile amabizo abantu lapha emfuna ukubabonga lama companies abantu abasincedileyo, but before senza khonokho, I'm sure audience, you guys have questions because we've been talking for some time now. Singathi lingathi alikho but likhona. Nxa ekhona olombuzo karesi, this is the time. Or you wanna say something? Not umbuzo as such, but you wanna say something? This is the time. Nxa ufuna ukusithethisa, it's fine.
Microphone
iyo lana. Nxa ufuna ukukhuluma something.
Going what?
Now supposed ukukhwehlela. Khona lombuzo. Something to say, okay? Ukuthi camera yakwanize yini yenza umsebenzi wakhona lapha.
Oh, no camera. No camera.
Oh, awuthenga iPhone. Alright, sharp.
Hi. So bemfuna ukubuza ukuthi ama guests elekelwa interview, is there a certain criteria bakithi?
Criteria
elisebenzisayo ukukhetha abantu ababuyayo?
Do you mean guests who interview on the show, or like people who become part of the audience?
You interview.
Or the people who interview?
Amele following a sharp. Mele usilethele ama views.
I think audience yamele usichaze.
Mele usilethele ama views, ube connected. Futhi connection iqhakathekile. Mele
Oh, no sekhuluma kunye lo.
No. Besides the following, I feel like you also have to have like, if you feel like you have a story to tell, because there's someone that we interviewed sometime last week. That popping online, but the story that they had, it was so profound.
Also, I think to support what he's saying, the thing with podcast is this is not like an interview. This is like an hour and a half of just kicking it.
It's a conversation.
So there are some people who are very popular online, but might not be really engaging.
The personality.
The personality is
so
very
I think
important.
that one, if we're going to talk criteria, sometimes you look at, does he look like he might be engaging for an hour and a half? As laba abantu ufika lapha ehlale phansi umbuzo uthi, so Jay, how did you get into arts? Ngafunda uhlabela ngogogo wami.
Sethule.
Abhore yazi.
And it's like,
Abhore umuntu.
And into ubuhlungu. And yabona into ebuhlungu man.
Staff only, do not enter.
Into ebuhlungu ukuthi I episode yangikhona ke mele si upload because umuntu uthethe isikhathi sakhe
to bring.
Ba release abona ukuthi wapha soke silitshele. But into ade mfuna ikhuluma before bengikhatha lapha ukuthi nxa ufuna ukube podcast kumele ube connected to abantu lapha.
Someone ebekwazi la.
Kumele ukhothise omunye wethu kuphela.
Mfana ukuzenithi.
Dlalela la come on.
Wemkhumula Crispin Nyathi.
Crispin Nyathi.
The guy from
Umfundisi
ka Deep City. That guy was a really interesting interview because we would just ask him one question. Off ramp. That's why sesitshela ngabafana babemchaya plan to bemgada amabhindulu. Those are the kind of things we like, you know. Just ukuthi mdala waqasa njani acting. Adomthomo thanga mabhawudu wathi ukuthaya. Okay, here we go.
Yikwesi ebesikufuna khona.
It was like that.
But yeah.
Mina, I wanted to ask. To you, Mgcini, which episode would you say was like your worst episode? And then which episode would you say was your best?
Worst episode?
Yeah.
Mgcini is a bad judge of episodes.
Yeah, he is.
No, like me.
Yeah, I'm also going to say that.
No, he's one hell of a boss. Lethi liqeda khona phela ufake your best. Athi namhla lipheka amaqanda. What?
Wena kade buzuzu ubuhlungu.
Khona phela msithi uburere.
Sorry. But I feel like it was interview.
Ask I upload.
No.
Also, it's yet to come.
No, but I feel like kwesiwa upload delay.
Yeah.
Worst episode for me was ega nota, bro. Reason why ngisitsho njalo, I think that time bengingakabi like smart enough
Which one? There's the first one and
the one
we
did in essay.
Okay.
Like liyani akhuluma khona kubi like ngangala information, bro. Ngangingawazi ukuthi umembu ukhuluma ngani, yabo. So like ungananzelela majority yelo kuzenini esikhathi. Nangigoqa izandla elokhe phisa nalo Kbrizzy, yabo.
Yeah, no.
So for me that one
Oh no, so I understand where he's coming from. You felt really unprepared for it.
Yeah,
okay.
Unprepared.
So that would. So it's not even about how it came out.
No.
See, this is what they are saying. You're a bad bad judge of episodes.
Then you say sharp.
Best
episode for me. The episode, like the first episode, this is I upload on 2024. That's the best episode for me. By like I call interview. But for this one, I feel like that's the best interview. Or the best episode that I've done.
My personal favorite was you had that lady who's a presenter. I was talking about sex. That was enjoyable. Not because of what she was speaking about, but her personality and the chemistry that you guys had on the episode. Black D.
My best one is that one where you did that fire emoji, because people don't understand. And after shooting that episode, I think Sashala close to 1 hour just watching that one.
Party,
Plus, that was the beginning of like building momentum.
So, like, just to give people context of the episode, I think previous week, Sashambe was strip club. So,
how
strip club into Nzagalayo. Osisi bavula. Osisi bavula like uwone yabona.
Indumba.
So it happened ukuthi ngesikhathi bevula lapha.
And this was a strip club in another country.
In another country, bro. Qualify emoji. Ikobona khona maZimbabwe lathi. Lase strip club.
Yes, a strip club.
Qualify emoji lapha. So that is isixoxa ku podcast. Kwaphonga ufike ekhanda uthi okay. Fire emoji, fire emo. Referring to in the Sasiboni, like a strip club. But
I think they played that song like twice, bro. Or like 3 times.
Taboka has a question as well.
Oh yeah, I did have a question. I remember in one of the episodes you mentioned Wuti, there were moments where you felt like I shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
And Kati, I should just call it quits. Would you mind telling us about the process?
I feel like internally yenzakala every week.
Ufana uhlele vukhala.
Sorry ukhathi. Kule days afika khona. Sathi singene venue amagetsi abe phela kwacicha ama light. Ngakhangela imember. Ngakhangela imember lengani asamendlini.
Was it playing ngoma yakhe lana?
Yabiyana le yathi Ralph, let's make calls, bro. We know people. Yeah. And I'm like, dog, can I just take you home? We call this really, we don't upload anything. Like, nah, let's make calls, bro. Let's make calls. Hey, nditela khona laphela sacena shoot it. Shout out to Maforty. Yeah.
But I feel like internally happens every
week.
But isn't this njengama comments abantu? Like abalitshela ukuthi
Loku donate lokho.
Yeah, loku donate
That's a really big one, bro.
Labantu sibabizileyo lapha ukuthi bazosijoyina. Support even ngezimali babuya yabona into enjalo like it shows ukuthi kule nto liyenzayo yabo. So ama moments angona ayenzakala I think almost every week because again into mele uyikhangele isize zethu thina eziningi
ngo-doctor
like isize zethu eziningi ngo-doctor like ngabantu abasuka la beqeda i-podcast leyo Breeze wathi bayibukela be light ama aircon ema-ofisini abo.
Ama-TV ale Wi-Fi. Uyazi i-TV le Wi-Fi wena. Fuck.
But thina siyabuya la sizoyenza sikwenzayo imali ayikho dog.
I remember there's a day you apped me in the middle of the night. You were like, Jane, what the fuck are we doing? Imali ngaphi? Awufuni siyeke into le kawani.
I remember lo Maforty futhi sake saba le conversation efana nayo ngimtshela.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
I feel like
and sometimes it's painful, especially when someone takes their time to type a shit comment. I know we're all entitled to our opinions, but if ungacabanga ama bills where Wi-Fi, editor, venue, equipment,
every day. Every week.
You know what people
cars that show up.
Yeah, and ngabantu futhi into engi appreciate nge team like the podcast team. Ngabantu abazivela ngezimota zabo ngemali zabo even the day donation yamaphetho umthokozisi wabo ngemota yeso sisebenzisa sporta ngayo yabona like i-team ekhona already understand ukuthi i-situation esebenza kinje and but asikwazi ukuthi bazaqhubeka kuze kube nini
mbukani kalanga le yabona
Isilandelile. It's followed us even here.
like asikwazi ukuthi kuze qhubeka kube nini yabo but yeah
we're down with the team, bro.
One time.
Akulo omunye ole question. I feel like konke umuntu imela sibuze
something. Man like
I have a question for the audience actually. What keeps them glued to that to the YouTube channel or listening on You know, on
Jane.
Apple,
Oh, actually,
Spotify,
yeah.
like, what
Ipiaga
makes you
Jane.
guys even what made you even come to wanna see this live? I think
Yeah.
I think it will help him what I'll go through.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Help yourself.
would want to know from you where we are messing up. I know I mess up a lot, but where
Yeah, I actually do it.
where we're messing up and where we're going strong. I think it would be nice going forward
Yeah.
from you guys to tell us. I think angaz if we certify a conin.
If you speak shit, siyakufaka impama today sibonana live. Jokes.
Yeah, comment yakho Kbrizzy.
Guys, sorry, before he speaks, I'm sure we can cut this out. How long is this supposed to be?
As long as
As
possible.
long as possible.
Let's
As
go.
long
Ah, so
as
we cut.
Kabelo's height.
Very siyakugcina bona.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus, really about to. Yeah, well, anyways.
Nah, look, I'll be very honest. I've told Mgcini this, I think, in person before. Ukuthi, you know, episode laying like Puma Yamandi. You know, your day would, your weekend, you just have to laugh. Like, I always download the episode laying into Yibuget in Tambama that I know the rest of my week having shaking, chaza, in Kolis, and that's what this episode does. So, shout out to you guys for eloquenza because liyachaza every day siyahlega siyakholisa sebesihlama clip esiwathathayo si screen recorder si poster and everything. So you guys are actually doing a really good thing. So another thing I wanted to say is I haven't got into the phone column. Right. It's like kumbula then no. I wanted to say what you do every day, like I see you almost, I think, frequently, and you've been born my sacrifices bro, and
yeah,
it touches me ukuthi umuntu uyasebenza that hard to make sure people laugh every day and
just
enjoy,
give people a good time.
and just give people a good time, bro. You know how few people are actually willing to sacrifice like that, you know. So I just want to say, you know,
I think it's probably
major
us
shout-outs.
and like prostitutes.
Kabelo.
Those are the people who
Don't
sacrifice to give
disappoint,
people a
my
good
nigga.
time. What am I saying something wrong here?
No, you're not.
At least I'm a prostitute out in the process.
Yeah. Oh, you find married.
Yeah, once in a while maybe. Yabo.
We hepatitis C. Tell me.
But yeah,
Taboka.
I will
also-
question
And
before.
also another question for the audience: what else would you like to see in the future?
Skip is keeper.
Aye.
Lifuna ukubonani because I feel like
Pass
abantu
the
wena
mic down there. I think Pro has
Yeah, what you want to see?
So no camera for you.
Yeah, cheese.
Yeah, no camera phone.
No, it's okay. No, this time it's okay. Games here and there.
Oh, ufuna ukubona
Like a
ama-game.
podcast game, yeah. It can be something intellectual or something fun. I feel like it can be Vuyi's department.
Yeah, when
Keyword intellectual.
Mouse Society, it's society
No,
intellectual.
it could be
to
whichever
say
way,
culture.
but I think those are some of the few things.
Yeah.
Those are some of the few things that can bring variety to the show. You talk, and then maybe at the end close it with a short segment of a game or something interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a day where we spent like the entire Saturday shooting at some items.
Oh,
We're supposed to record that. That was
Yeah.
interesting.
I got a few videos of that, but
You do?
That's-
Can we have those? Bro?
Actually, in
we're
the
doing like
thing,
some target practice items.
Kade ngicabanga
We're shooting.
ukuthi izinto ezinjalo futhi sifuna uproducer like ngizakutshela reality ukuthi izinto like esibuya sikhuluma ku each and every Monday ezikhathini eziningi ziyabe senzwa umuntu oyi-1 yabo and like or two ingqondo ziyadinwa yabo so like into esiyidinga lesi I think i-producer i-team isikhona ama-host abo-co-host konke sokukhona osokufunakala ngabantu like ama-producer abantu abazabuya bathi okay
Yeah.
i-content omele liyenze nansi but again singaluzi i-touch of izinto ezithandwa ngabantu because already audience yethu kule zinto abazithandayo so in the process akumelanga sikuluze khona okay ambona iputas laphana bese lisukumile lavela lahla namanzi melo mbuzo yeah.
So hi guys. I think the reason why I watch this podcast, I'm a huge fan of podcasts, by the way. Like I watch
Thank you
like,
so
a
much,
lot
bro.
of podcasts.
Shout
right?
out.
Yeah, and Liashad. The reason why I watch this podcast is because you couldn't was on seats. That's so plus there was really no other podcast like in the city. It's not really tangai 2K. So
oh yeah, tell them TT boys.
Oh my God, this nigga is unhinged.
So but yeah, so we watch this podcast because it's giving. I want to make you vibes. You guys are better though. So yeah.
This is about to Thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much, bro.
Maforty, I will anything.
Right, for everyone was talking this joke. I said to you, go through and what, but I feel I have a solution for one of your problems. You want producers. Each team member can take a week and say, this week, producer Uzbani, you know.
This producer
or the producer, or producer Ama2 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
The team can take turns. Because again, we don't want to dilute what's already going on. So the team kind of knows what's going on. So I think if members are coming in and producing works well. And then on go through
before kuluma go through episode yang going to produce even amasimba ya kulumtimbane.
But going forward, word of advice to you. I think I said in that day. I'll say it again. It's just the process. I remember I sent you something and said trust the process. Unfortunately, I can't say out, but it's these moments, these tough moments that you always remember when that big break comes. So it's important that you go through this.
So like 28 million.
Yeah.
Followers.
Next up, 10K subscribers. I think that's the next goal.
That's the next goal.
We're getting there. And I'm sure with my availability or non-availability, I'll still support.
No, shut up.
So thank you very much for making me famous.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for making me famous.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, with all that's been said, there's something that I saw this week, and I felt like it applies to the podcast the most. We'll try whenever you see consistency.
Yeah. When.
Excuse me, what's a short meeting?
Constipation.
Right, as I was saying. Whenever you see consistency in something, a system is in place. Right, so it's a good thing that we're throwing around advice to each other like this, right? But let's not ignore the fact that 100 episodes,
100 weeks, bro,
100 weeks of doing the same thing means that there's a system in place, even though we don't see it.
Yeah,
bro. So yeah, my advice in a sharp one, but I might two so it's like
and this is why we are here.
Yeah, this is why we're here, man. So to another 100 and another 100 after that and another 100 after that.
I wanted to say, so now it took us 2 years to get to 100 because it's an episode a week. Are we gonna also do another 2 years to get to 200?
I feel like just in appeal to we need money, guys. Let's not shy away with the analyze loud as our own. So every week abantu babuye sidinga imali okubulala ama content creators is figure isikhathi sokunathi iphilisi lesile. Anyways,
if you must know, it's reminding me of my email to ETV.
Yes, man.
Maforty. Hambe nanti iphilisi lelana to.
But
iza kubulala ijile yana to.
Aggressive. Isiba aggressive.
Ngikhohle bemfundini bensithini.
We need money.
Only money.
Yeah, we need money.
Only money.
Okubulala ama creatives amaningi, especially from the city of Kobulawayo is uyaqala ngepassion yabona upusha ngemali yakho, but at some point mele lami ngibe le family yabona, like mele ngibe lo mntwana, kumele ngilobole yabo, and mangibuya
umithisa
maybe sengimithizile ke. This is an announcement.
Lerato, is that you?
Relax. Anyways, Ben Sachi, like we need we need imali yabo.
And abantu sebona ningasukhuluma imali yokuthenga izilahla lana to keep the lights on, bro.
To keep the lights on, even lokuthenga izilahla, bro, because
sesingafika lapha.
Ngilakho ku grand ukubona ama content creators yena besenza something yabo. Isimoke ukuthi sihlala sirecord so and sinhlekisa kwabanye abantu futhi ukuthi sichona sibuya lapha sizohlekisa abantu para kula lutho si broke bagada la team chop.
Yena lo is broke ahlane la make cotton and then we go henny for henny or champagne for champagne.
Maselikhuluma zo abantu abasiningi manje.
Sorry guys,
but anyways, support is idea. Support is
when you say you're looking for money,
financial support, yeah.
How much are you talking about,
bro?
For a starter,
bro. 1 million,
okay.
I feel like for a starter, even 100K in terms of currency, US dollars. 100K, we can do something. Because mele sibhadala abantu futhi, mele sibhadala abantu ababuyayo la. Mele sibhadalele ama expenses.
Even if we move to a situation where we get our own venue.
Yeah, we have our own studio.
So the studio
then
set,
get our own studio.
100K I think is a good start. But yeah.
Mina nombuzo. Uke wa mention ama content creators.
Yeah.
So my question is, go podcast le, are you open to collaborating with other content creators? Because there's a posting Leo this week. I don't know if Gumbali or you didn't want to touch on it. Egalang. Did you see it?
No.
SCT content creators go Bulawayo. I don't know, you like Selly's feeler or you're not easy to work with. That's why it was a bit of a yeah.
Ulango bekhuluma umuntu oyi1 ulo uyamazi umuntu ekhuluma ngaye.
Tina so speaks side umuntu interview inhlanya nje.
You know what? No, you said it best, bruh. Ogunye, experience yakhe nje ulala. Experience yakhe.
No, but
here we are
in terms of our collaboration. Kuya yabona izinto
bro wakho.
Izinto zama collaboration lezi ziya nge-energy yabo.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
Ziya nge-energy lokuyi alignment of ama brands yabo.
Yeah.
Yikho la karezi ngo2023 kusingazake sibone collaboration ka professor lo Chris Brown. No professor imoto etshontsha imali yabo, like because at the end of the day kumele izinto zankhona zingathi ziyahlangana yabo.
Yeah.
So if maybe kule content creators singakayenzi anything layo, maybe ungele timing futhi, because phela we are human beings as well yabo, like we go through some stuff, we go through ama breakups yabo. Thola ukuthi maybe nxa ngesikhathi i-content creator nale ndinge ngayo, bro ngibe ngigowisha ngiyaliwe ngenzeni, ngibuye ngizohlala la phansi sihleki kukhona ungahlekisi.
Unechade last week futhi
yabo. So ke ukuthi
Usasupport
Unechade last week
abanye.
But I will say
Usasupport abanye Mgcini nxa beqalisa.
anya support
mina, but I will say
if
you listen to how Mgcini was going around mentioning the team, every person he mentioned here showed up for like one thing and stuck around. So the idea is this is actually a very open place. Akure one to laping or
yeah.
Palapansi contract.
I think
all of us here were just supposed to be here maybe for like an episode.
Yeah. I think the other thing is like going back to the post that you said. In this industry, it's very important to respect each other. Like you can't go online, bash the podcast, and then this is an example. You bash the podcast, and then you don't get the clout that you wanted. And then you pretend to like the podcast and you go back to bashing. I don't think it works that way.
It's an example.
Sometimes you just have to respect those people that you want to collaborate with. Like you can obviously say it like in a nice way, but then maybe that's the because also it is our footprint and it determines the kind of collaborations you'd have in the future. For example, if you want to be a brand ambassador for Adidas or something, and then brands and stuff so that you get clout.
Yeah, another thing that I'll say, and I'm so saying this is towards that tweet that whatever it is that he was posting, this particular person. He is Angumfana Msibulu Ulang. I've worked with him on a few projects before, but I know for a fact that he's a very controversial person. That's his brand of humor, you know. And abantu bakubulawayo, fine, people say the industry is small, but people don't just say, cool, you want us to work, let's work. I'm like, okay, shit, this guy said this about this person. By endorsing him and what he does, how will that affect my relationship with Umuntu Law that he's now attacking? You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, you can't come at everyone and then cry foul when no one wants to work with you anymore. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's my advice to the young man. I've said this to him before in person, and yeah, just to address that, I'll say it again. Yeah.
Parano, siyabonga kakhulu guys.
Opposite channel Maforty kwenye show, but anyway.
Lapho salalwa.
Wakhuluma kumi ancestor yawazi. Because
Uvusamkhaya.
No, Langa.
Yeah, ancestor Uvusamkhaya.
Yeah, ancestor. Yeah, wakhuluma kumi ancestor mafana. Now sekhala ngokolab.
I'd pay to watch this fight.
Uvusamkhaya.
Your nickname ga Amchit.
Look at good.
But in this icho guys ukuthi engikufisayo like masengivala la ngazi abanye maybe bazafuna ukukhuluma anything but ufuna ukukhuluma khuluma bro khuluma
aqamula iflowers
remember
Okay, Mina is the audience of the year, right? I watch this podcast close to 3 times a week, like one episode.
I appreciate it.
I repeat the episode to listen because it comes with different moods. Today you can wake up ugu hyper mood. Tomorrow you can come in a low mood. Sasuvuge, you're different. So you have to listen to it in your different moods so that it affects you in those different moods. I love the podcast so much. That's why I even made sure that I become a member of the podcast. I do angila mali, but I do try and sacrifice to see this thing going far. I started by what we call this supporting Gusase Playo memes.
Those are two different things.
Okay.
It's fine.
But it has got the same Ralph. Okay, so I love the conversation and how. All right. Okay, so I had written my notes on what I will say here.
Oh,
so I love the conversations that you guys tackle and how you tackle them.
Yeah,
that's why I have sticked on. From I started listening to the
but
and how you actually make your conversation relate to us. Yeah. I remember my uncle saying, Yazi kunkumbuza ngikobulawayo ngihlezi entumbani. You know, that's how you guys are making other people feel.
Thank you so
much.
Then
I love the consistency and the persistency. It's not easy, but you're consistent. Sometimes you wake up and be like, shit, I'm closing this thing. But then you'll be like, no, let me do it for the people because Muntu is depressed somewhere there. But when they listen, they feel like they have got a family. Then into mina personally on myself. I remember I comment controversial things sometimes. Not always, but I stick on is bestela. Oh, me, myself, and I, the three of us. Sometimes you can, or the person maybe answer the questions, or maybe there's something trending. I make a relevant research so that they could understand it. Because there's certain times where you listen, you'll be like, no, but Lapana, there's a missing information. So the person should go deeper and understand.
Like I want to full context.
From the surface.
Yes, on the surface. That makes it more, I would say, gets deep. So, but I would say to close my speech or whatever I've said, continue working hard, guys. We will personally, I'll be there till you say rest in peace to me. I'll watch the podcast. Sometimes ngiyangicapula, sometimes ngiyajabula.
Because you
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the audience of the year.
Correct. Last week you said in Litsotsi. Like I said, I watch this podcast in different times. So
Different
I can
forms,
watch it on YouTube.
different platforms.
Sometimes
in the talk.
Do you know what?
In a plane, bro.
Know what I'm saying?
So when I watch this podcast in different platforms, sometimes it's a game of numbers, like what Babongile said. So I rather watch it here, finish it, go and watch it somewhere else and finish it. It's a game of numbers.
Yeah,
Bro. Thank you so much.
Audience of the year, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for tuning in. Like kulabantu engifuna ukuba mention la. Abantu lava are the reason why podcast le ikhona la namhla. These are the people abangincedileyo. Wi-Fi dura njani?
Ngathi babhema izolo.
Wi-Fi yadura and these people have been contributing like financially. Abanye ngabantu providing equipment engisisebenzayo. Ezinye izinto asozethu.
And their expertise.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Land futhi okunyathi from Kodong. Lama venue, yeah. Labantu abastay equipment.
Shout out Jane. But
a big shout out to a big shout out to Food Bandits, Zulu Fashion House, Innate Technologies. Into abangaziyo maybe Innate Technologies. I-Wi-Fi test ikhwele kakhulu singasakwanisi ku afford like unlimited Wi-Fi. Bese ngihamba nge-uploada khona ama
Innate, yeah.
Innate ama
Shout out to Innate. Shout out to the CEO.
Shout out to the boss man.
Yeah, shout out to the CEO. That drives the Honda Fit, and for some reason nohlale sithi ngibuye ngikhulume nge-Honda Fit yakhe ku podcast.
Yeah.
Like khuluma ngemoti yami ku podcast. Okay,
like,
sharp.
He has a gold Honda Fit that has like the better sound in the city.
Yeah, like it goes wham wham wham. So shout out to Innate Technology. Shout out to Accountica. Accountica for donating the pets. Shout out to all the crew members. Lonke. Tada nonke. Shout out to
Mele Majimbos.
Shout out to Lorenzi, Umncedisi, Udona, Eric, Cleo, Yolanda, and Michelle. These are the people. Like Kawanya Wantabang.
Shout out to Tamia as well.
Yeah, shout out to Tamia as well, yeah?
Yeah, shout out to my missus as well.
Company inkulu nje.
Nobody involved. But yeah, shout out
to even Tovomzi. I want to hold that down for.
Please, this is the third time you're shouting out this person, bro.
Shout out to Umpanga.
Yeah, what's it take? How much did I understand? Can I say something?
Ushon Diddy Combs.
Can I say something?
Pharmacy.
Do you know we once got to a point where we had a guest on this show who wanted to get paid after they left? We didn't understand. It was because there was someone who was putting in so much money, we looked like we had money. You know what I'm saying? We once got to a point where someone was like, Mpatalani paid. And we're like,
that's really low.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. But yeah. And shout out to my cousin as well. Move on. Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to Bali.
Yeah. Shout out to Bali Mo. Shout out to that late opposite was Tochis Bali Mo.
Yeah, Blondie. Shout out to Blondie.
Shout out to Ucherona. Ucherona if goes Hulala.
Hey, bro.
Do you know we actually one stopped the suicide?
We one stopped.
Oh my God.
One stopped the
Podcast is doing so
suicide,
much,
man.
bro.
Yeah. One at a time. One at a time.
Yeah. We one stopped the suicide. Ulosis why go through. Obviously it doesn't Zamadota. But because Tina we were.
Mayibongwe. Mayibongwe. Wamti master
Yeah, we took it down.
Why have we changed the water? But otherwise, guys, I think good in this kuruma. I'm sure one say for nugusha.
Yeah. But one more thing though. One more thing. As Mpex was speaking, he mentioned that he's the audience of the year. You're speaking about how he supports the show. And I tried to link that with what you were saying before. what we want here is financial. We're very specific. Financial support. Yeah, I think he support my likes, my views. I like sharps. We like it. But what we really need for us to do another 100 episodes is financial support. I feel like if everyone walked the talk like this guy, and I hate to shout out Mbex, but I have to. I hate it. I loathe it. But if we had 10 more guys, 50 more people, 100 more people like this guy, and not only does he watch the episode, but he understands the process behind creating it. You know, ring lights report, like that. You know, so yeah.
Shout out to everyone. Shout out.
Anyway, I wanted to shout out Mgcini, hey? Like,
how?
He made me realize like some talents that I didn't have. I don't want to sound gay, ne? Okay, not gay, like, gay. You see? I know I'm one of the boys, don't worry. But
she's
like,
one of the boys.
What he's doing, like, it's really great. No, I'm
But yeah, bro, we've been dishing out all the flowers, but shout out to Moles, bro.
Moles is him, by the way.
Shout out to the Moles. Moles is me. Moles is him. Shout out to Mgcini. Because even if there are people in the team that are giving their all, they're sacrificing, they're busy and everything, it was his, let me say, adroitly to actually pick out. To actually pick out, okay, Tumelo busy, but Tumelo is passionate about the content. I'm fine with team, Ralph, everyone in the team. So he's actually the coach. He's running the system.
Jobs. Yeah, shut up.
Steve Jobs, bro. Why did you wear that ugly t-shirt anyway to the show? But
let's play to see one.
Sure.
Let's play to see one.
Sure.
I'm seeing one on 1 hour 54. Would it be a stretch to take it to 2 hours? Just 6 minutes, guys. Of just talking
but
nonsense.
It's just, unless like Jane.
I think let's engage, man. Yeah.
No, yes, in a sense. So.
Tell us something.
I sense so.
About
anything. Jane do Maforty
Yes.
Oh yeah. Come sit here, bro.
All right, it's cool. Yeah. Jane Maforty. All right, cool. That's right.
Am I allowed to drink?
Jane,
Why are we Taboka? Two, the ladies. Taboka, come, Taboka, come.
We're a very gender fluid.
Hey, Maforty,
You're a gender fluid podcast. Yes.
Yeah.
Feminism.
Yes, step. So I'm holding this. Okay.
Yeah.
Why you guys?
I want to bear
motherfuckers.
I close my legs today.
Thanks to the laptop.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, yeah. Take us away.
So skumangani lapha.
Maforty.
No, what's the real name of Maforty?
Yeah.
To this day, I
really want to know Maforty's real name.
So I'll only give you my second name, which is more common. Tumisani. Tumisani, yeah. Tumisani Ndlovu.
That's your name?
Oh, yeah. My first, I can't give you my first name.
Mufaro.
Maforty, your name is Mufaro.
Tumisani.
Manenga mangesa saqamba
Insurance
podcast.
called Rumbidzai. Insurance Rumbidzai, but I'm Tumisani.
Manenga mangesa saqamba
Have you
podcast.
ever been heartbroken?
Aish, please not take. I went for counseling. Let's not go there, please.
Lina, ngari sithi Maforty nguDumisani Ndlovu. Akuna.
My initials are HD Ndlovu.
HD.
Yeah, I can't give you my H name. Because every time I give my people the H name, people are like, what angel? Hubert. Hubert.
Really?
Hubert. I'm Hubert Tumisani Ndlovu. Second born in our family. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Something comes after me.
Something comes after you.
Yeah. Something is the third born. I'm the second. What's wrong with you?
I didn't say anything.
You said it like that.
I said something comes after you.
Jane, why are you facing that sense? We feel
the food is about to come. Don't worry.
All All right, we've got like
Your
3
full name.
minutes.
I don't
We've
know
got
your
3
full
minutes.
name. Actually, I don't know your full
Okay,
name.
before I say my full name, don't say shit about my surname. That's a threat.
Okay.
Oh God.
Yeah, I want.
My name's.
Yes.
My name is Jane. Okay, my name is Melissa Jane Komani.
Wait, what
So
was
my
the
name
last part?
is-
We didn't catch the last part.
Wait.
MJ
Shomani.
Shomani.
Zwana.
Jane.
You see it?
But we see
You see
that.
that?
Kuhlonywane.
MJ Shomani.
Guys, liqala isibongo sami.
Yeah.
No, we're just
You
saying
guys are
Shomani.
unhinged.
Shomani.
You guys are unhinged. Yo.
I don't unhinged.
Excuse us, Obama.
Anyway.
Anyway,
I mean, I
shout
don't know.
out to Kanye.
What's your surname,
Shout out to
Ralph?
Kanye.
Ralph.
Yeah,
Ralph.
shout out to Kanye.
His
What's
surname
your
is
surname?
Hennessy.
Kudu as well, guys.
Swanda, bro.
Shout out to
Kbrizzy,
Kudu.
your real name.
Yeah.
Ralph VSOP.
Actually, do you
Oh,
know Ralph's
Tumelo.
real name? Actually, I learned it a few weeks ago, but to this day I can't shake it. 'Cause
Yeah, you were
I
sending
can't.
me an eco cash.
I can't reconcile.
It is Rihanna. Can I say it?
Yeah, you can.
Unkos.
Yeah.
That's the best wingman.
Ralph's name with his aesthetic.
Roundup.
You don't look like
It's
Ngozi.
time to go.
Dog, I'm in
Positive
Nkosilo Tando, bro. Crazy.
It's from Mumbai.
Swan.
Guys, I'm out. I'm a 40-40. The name Sona is gotta say it twice. No relation to G40.
To G40?
Yeah, no
I
relation to
got shit to
G40.
say after that, bro. Like,
Shout out to Maforty. He's from Killing Mulungushi, but
what is that?
Mulungushi Conference Center in
It's a
Zambia.
Zambian item.
Okay.
Yeah, me guys, me better. You're not my target market.
Yolana eti po po po
No
po.
It's alright.
And they tipping me off. I know you from the inside out. We do some real talking at my mama's house. We finna get something for $1. We might just head home in a Honda. But are you ready? I am ready.